So my high school shot put coach used to always tell me, almost daily, especially anytime he saw I was kind of getting frustrated, right? And it's so simple, and you've probably heard it before. What he said, mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. Okay? Look, and that sounds fucking simple, right? It sounds like something a grandpa would say. But mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. Okay? You know, as a high school kid throwing shot put, I kind of got it, right? It kind of made sense, right? But you know, the older I got and the more I've experienced life, I mean, if you really don't mind, it does not matter at all. Because when you realize that you are the master of your reality and the creator of your reality, wherever energy and focus goes, wherever focus goes, energy flows, right? So if you're paying mind to all this negative, low vibrational stuff, it's gonna matter to you, right? So where focus goes, energy flows. You are the creator of your reality. So when I think about that term, mind over matter, if you don't mind, it don't matter. What are you paying your mind to, right? And notice how they call it paying attention or paying your mind to something, right? Because you're exchanging time, you're exchanging valuable seconds in life. And most of the time, people in this day and age are focused on stuff that does not matter at all. Something that's out of their control that they have no control over. Again, I'm gonna go back to the Stoics, ancient Stoics from the Greeks. Their whole thing is focusing on what you can control. And 90% of the time, only thing we can control is our reaction to things, right? Is our reaction to things. Okay. Now, it's gonna sound kind of, it's gonna sound kind of off when I'm talking about how you're the master of your reality, right? And you can create whatever you want. But in terms of, look, life does happen, right? There's gonna be ups and downs, right? There's gonna be negative vibrational people who are gonna try to come steer you off your path and everything like that, right? But when you don't pay mind to that, right? When you realize that does not serve you, it's not going to matter. Where focus goes, energy flows. Okay. And on the flip side, when he'd always tell me this is when I'd be, have like a minor injury, or there's rain, or something like that. Like, we don't have control over the rain. I got hurt. Fuck. I mean, I can't control the past, right? I can only control what happens now. So if I don't mind, if I don't pay no mind to that minor injury or that rain, then it doesn't even matter, right? Our brain will create situations for us that aren't even real. Like, how many times you just find yourself like arguing with a friend in your head, or arguing with someone in your head, or playing out a completely not even a real scenario in your head, and you realize, like, look, this shit's not even real. I just made up this whole scenario in my head, right? Our brains like to deceive us sometimes. Our ego brains, I should say. Okay, so it wants to have excuses. So, for example, I'd hop up in the shot put ring, right? I'd have a minor fucking pec injury. It start raining, and he'd look at me and he'd say, mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. Okay, so what are you giving attention to? What are you paying attention to that really does not matter? Okay, what are you feeding? Because when I step in that shot put ring, I'm feeding the excuse that I have that injury or the rain, right? But in reality, that shit doesn't matter because I don't have control over it. The only thing that matters is what you have control over, right? And and anytime you get through a difficult situation, realize that. Realize mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. Because, again, like I said, our ego brain wants to find excuses. It wants to be the victim, right? But if you don't pay mind to any of those excuses, you cannot be the victim. It's impossible. Again, I'm gonna say it again. Our mind loves to play the victim. Our mind wants to have excuses, right? It wants everyone else to feel sorry for us. But when you don't even pay attention to that, and you don't even put energy into any of those excuses, you won't have any excuses. And then you'll realize that you really are the creator of your reality. You really are manifesting the life you want to live by the second. Okay, so I just want to hop on here and just, give something quick. Mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. Bring some awareness into your life. Focus on what you're paying attention to and what you're giving energy to, okay? Realize that you might be playing victim and that might be harming you drastically, okay? So quit playing the victim, spread some love, and be a fucking savage.